It's Friday, October 10th, 2025, and the US stock market is down sharply today. What's behind that? Well, it's rare earth elements and their importance in trade negotiations and geopolitics, particularly between China and the United States. The headlines today in the financial news as well as broad news channels is focused on the rare earth elements, restrictions that China recently put on the export of the rare earth elements and the products that use rare earths, and the Trump administration's retaliation to this, threatening economic retaliation as well as deeper tariffs. Headlines include rare earth stocks jump after Trump says China holding world captive with its strict controls. Trump threatens massive tariff hike on China over rare earths dispute, and Trump threatens economic retaliation on China amid escalating dispute over critical rare earths. What's behind this? Well, China dominates production of the rare earths. China produces approximately 70% of the world's raw materials containing rare earth elements, but it even more dominates the downstream processing and processing of products, particularly permanent magnets that are used in electronic devices, cell phones, and various other devices. And China controls about 90% of the production of those downstream products, as it has most of the processing facilities in the world. Now, countries such as the United States, Australia, Canada, and the UK are trying to look at alternatives. They're looking at alternative supplies outside of China, and they're looking to develop downstream processing facilities of their own that can produce these magnets as well as other products. However, China is using their dominance of the rare earth production as leverage in trade negotiations. They recently announced strict restrictions on the export of rare earths, even including discussions with India, where China has said, we'll export some rare earth materials to you, but you cannot subsequently export the developed materials to the United States. Now, this is negative for the overall stock market in the United States, as people are concerned about escalations in a trade war between the two countries. However, it is good for rare earth element stocks that are listed in North America and Australia. To look at a few examples, we have MP Materials Corp, that's the stock ticker MP on the New York Stock Exchange. That stock is up over 13% today, hitting a new 52-week high. The MP stands for Mountain Pass. That's a mine that operates in Southern California that produces rare earth elements raw materials. Meanwhile, USA Rare Earth Inc., which is USAR on the NASDAQ, is up almost 12% today. USA Rare Earth has a large deposit located in West Texas that they're looking to develop. They also recently announced the acquisition of a UK-based company that has downstream processing capabilities. Meanwhile, Energy Fuels Inc., which has the stock ticker UUUU and the New York Stock Exchange, is up almost 7% as of Friday afternoon. Energy Fuels Inc. is primarily a uranium producer. However, they recently announced that they are also capable of extracting rare earth elements at their processing plant in the southwestern US. Looking at Australian companies, there's Lynas Rare Earths, which is LYC on the ASX, but also has a listing on the OTC in the US. That's LYSCF, and that's up over 5% today. Lynas has operating mine and processing facilities in Australia. Keep your eyes on the news related to rare earth elements. With China's dominance over production, The West is looking for alternatives, whether it's alternative mines and their own rare earth production, or whether it's alternatives to the rare earths in such things as fixed magnets. Maybe there are other options that don't include rare earth elements. If you found this video helpful and informative, please like and subscribe and ring the bell below to receive notifications about our other videos. We will continue to discuss mining, metals, and investing in the metals and mining space. My name is Tim Lee. I'm a geologist and mining equity research analyst. And thank you for joining us today. We look forward to you joining us on the next one.